In today's video, we're looking at how to make a successful UK visit application considering all the requirements within the UK immigration rules. The visitors route to the UK is a very popular area, and last year alone there were about 1.9 million visitors applications. The success rate is about 77%, which is a drop on the 2022 rate, which was 22. So this video is to go through quickly how you can make a successful tourist application to the UK. First of all, the law requires that you present yourself as a genuine visitor. A genuine visitor means that you're not coming to stay in the UK for an extended period of time. It also means that you will not live in the UK. It means that you're not going to engage in a prohibited activity. And the final thing is that your application is purely to come on a visit, and that you have the money, the finance, the income, accommodation for this to be successful. So I'll go through each of them. The most important of all this is that you will leave the UK at the end of your visit. Consider what you need to show that you will leave the UK at the end of your visit. It's your financial, family, personal, economic background in your home country. You need to set out in a personal statement or a cover letter, any of them would do, to explain exactly what your personal, economic, financial, family circumstance is in your home country. If you've got a wife, a partner, if you've got children, you need to list them, provide evidence of their birth certificate. Economic, make sure that you have evidence of your proof of income, so your pay slips. A letter from your employer should confirm your name, date of birth, your rank and position, how long you've been with the company, your income, and whether your position is permanent or temporary. In addition, every financial statement you provide, either a Momo statement or a bank statement, must be annotated, which means that every item and transaction or entry into the bank account, you need to explain what they are. Your pay must be explained. Any unusual entries in their account must also be explained. Please avoid padding your account last minute. So for example, if somebody has gifted you money for your holiday and you've just put it in the account, you need to explain where the money is coming from. That person will also have to give you what we call a gift deed to show that he's gifted you the money. And he must also explain the source of that income, because money laundering is also an issue. But above all, what you need to show is that when you come to the UK, you return. They are not particularly interested in the itinerary or what you're coming to do in the UK, but you can explain. Third-party support or sponsor is allowed. So if somebody is sponsoring your application, they want to know who the person is, the relationship with you, provide evidence of the relationship, and the economic and financial circumstance of that person. So you need a bank statement, evidence of income, annotated evidence of income or bank statement, and they also must write a statement or a letter to explain the relationship, why they're sponsoring your holiday, and how they're going to sponsor it. Accommodation. If you're coming to live in a hotel, is the easiest, but please book before you come. If you're coming to live with a relative, a friend, or a family member, it is key that they provide evidence of the accommodation. A tenancy agreement will do, or a mortgage statement, or the official office copy entry will do. Above all, what you must focus on is that you should not provide any forged or fake document, because you will be caught and they will find out. If you're using a travel agent or an agent, ensure that every document that they provide in support of your application has been approved by you. Let them know that they cannot provide any document without your approval, because unfortunately we've seen a lot in the community where people have provided evidence in support of the application, which is turned out to be false, and that means that you will be banned. The final thing I want you to know is that the Home Office cannot refuse the application without providing a reason. They will have to provide a reason. The law says that there should be a reasonable probability that you are a genuine visitor. It is not a mandatory probability. It is a reasonable probability. If you've traveled before to these countries, US, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, or the Schengen countries, please note it and add the evidence. If you haven't traveled before, that is not a problem. By your family circumstance, you need your child's birth certificate, your marriage certificate, and also explain your family circumstance in your country. So if your mother and father are alive, explain it. If you've got relatives, add all the evidence and exactly what you do in the community. Letter from church of the role you play, or in the mosque of the role you play there. And once you add all this, I would say that you should have a successful application. But if it's refused, don't keep repeating it. Challenge them by writing a letter of complaint or a pre-action protocol to say that the decision is unlawful. I hope this helps you. Please, if you want to get videos of this nature, follow us or call any of our numbers and we'll be able to assist you.